everyone, it's Infinite ZX here, and this is out of the blue. It's Monster Hunter Rise video. This, what you'll see by the title, is a wish list for who I want to see return that have not already been confirmed. And I'm a fan of Monster Hunter, and I've only played 2 of the games, Generations Ultimate and World, but I was like, you know what, might as well, I like it, and I'm very excited for Monster Hunter Rise, and, if you are, that's cool. And the reason I decided to do it today is because Monster Hunter, today's the last day. No, it's not. It's tomorrow's the... Is it today or tomorrow? Today or tomorrow is the last day of the demo, which I've been playing a lot. It's really fun. And I love the wyvern riding mechanic, really. I really do. And so yeah, let's go on to this. But first, comment down below, like, if you agree with me on my list, what monsters you want to see that weren't on my list, and what weapon you use. I am Switch Axe main, so yeah, I'm going to be using that. I've used it in the demo. That Switch Axe and the armor that goes with it looks awesome. I hope that's a big monster that was shown there. If that's a big monster, I can't wait to see who that belongs to. So yeah, let's begin. Anyway, so first up, I want to see Jan Garuga return, and now just let you know I'm getting this off of YouTube. These are screenshots from YouTube. I can't remember who did these, but I'll look it up and then I'll leave their names in the description down below. Anyway, so first I want to see Jan Garuga back. I think he's cool. He looks cool. His origin with Rathian and Jan Kutku. And now I think about it, if they did put him in there... No, I was going to say they might have to put Jan Kutku in, but no, they didn't do that for World, did they? So yeah, I hope Jan Garuga returns. Next up, Lavasioth. This is probably the first one where people are going to be like, no. But, I really liked his fight in World. I don't know why, but I liked fighting him in World. It was really fun. Anyway, next up is Nagakuga. It's Nagakuga. He looks cool. He's the best build of his thing, and since Barioth and Tigrex are returning, I think he could return. It's a good chance he will. So yeah. Next up, Devil Joe. It's the dreaded pickle. He's amazing looking, he's cool, and we need the memes. But yeah, Devil Joe would be cool to return. Next up, Lagiacrus. He wasn't in World because of the slopes. But, hey, Mizutsune is coming back, and is really fun to fight in the demo, so hopefully he comes back, and hopefully they add more water, so he's not like Generations, so he's not pure land, or at least make him swim in the ground, like make it could work, I guess. Then I want Nibblesnarf to return, only because I really like his design. I think he's cool looking, more funny looking than anything, but hey, I'd like to see him come back. I think it would be cool. Next up, Volvidon. You see, I think he looks cool. Armadillo thing. And also Arzaros and Lagombi are returning, and he's the third one in their trio. So I think he has a decent chance to return, which is cool. So he's my favourite of that trio. Next up, Brachydios. He is awesome, he is cool, and he's gonna punch you. I think it would be a really cool thing to see him return for Rise. Especially just imagine Wyvern. That's another reason why I want some of these, just for the sake of Wyvern riding. Just imagine riding Brachydios and then punching your enemies. It would be awesome. Next up, Tetsukaba. I recently fought him in Generations Ultimate. I haven't gotten that far in Generations Ultimate, but I thought he was a really fun fight, and his armor looked cool. It really did. I hate how he has those gloves that are only for the Gunner Master. I'm the Blade Master, so I can't equip them. But still, I hope they don't ever bring that back. Ever. But yeah, I'd love to see him return. He was a really fun fight. And also in the trailer they show a baby one, so yeah. Next up, Najarala. One, he looks very Japanesey to me. That may just me being a bit racist, I don't know. But he looks cool, and his whole concept of him being one of the few, only snake wyvern or whatever. It's really cool. He looks cool, and yeah, I'd love to see him return. Next up, Astalos. He just looks so goddamn cool. He's some moth. No, he's a dragonfly. That joke was terrible. But yeah, he looks cool. Oh, and with Mazut's name? I don't know. He may return. Because Glavenus was in thing and, Fated 4. So yeah, hopefully he returns. Next up, Great Macau. He is the greatest introduction monster in all of Monster Hunter history, in my opinion. He's just a fun concept. He's very cool. And yeah, he needs to return. Next up, Nursilla. I know we're getting that other spider monster, which I'm hoping is an elder dragon spider thing, because that would be a cool idea. But anyway, Nursilla, I want to see her return. She's cool. Hopefully that doesn't mean Gypsaros would have to return, because, she wears the skin of Gypsaros. I hope that wouldn't mean that. So, yeah. She's just cool. Next up, Legiana. And yes, this is using a different channel. So Legiana, fun fight, fun idea, cool concept, butterfly of death. Let's get him back. Bamboo. He's also a really good startish fight. I say he's startish, but obviously, it's Iceborne. That's end game stuff, but hey, he would work well as a starting monster. Next up, Great Jagras. Also cool. He was a cool idea, and a Jagras are returning, so I think he has a big chance to come back. Next up, Great Gyros. Now, that's not much of a reason I wasn't the biggest fan of his fight. It was a fun fight, but it's his armor. It was his armor. It was amazing. Next up, Odogaron. He's cool, and I think he has a big chance to returning because of the Japanese aesthetic. Because, especially since his armor's like a samurai or something. Well, not a samurai, but it's very Japanesey. He's probably guaranteed to return. It was a fun fight. Next up, Totogama. That baby boy must return. Always. Please. Next up, Valhazak. Now we're getting on to the Elder Dragons. He is my favourite monster in the whole franchise. So yeah, and I want to see something like the Rotten Vale return. So, he needs to return. Next up, Namiel. Who doesn't like Namiel? I've never fought her, but she looks cool, she's menacing, she's beautiful, she needs to return. She needs to. Next up, Chameleos. I don't know why, but I love him. And I think I want to see him redesigned to look a lot better. And, well, not redesigned in, appearance, but, the graphics of it would look awesome. And riding him would be funny. Next up, Gormagala. I know that's showing chaotic Gormagala. That's the video's fault that I took these screenshots from. That's not my fault. That's entirely their fault. But yeah, I want to see Gormagala return. He was my favourite before I knew about Valha's arc. So yeah. Well, next up, Nikakos. An arena fight. He looks cool. Now, don't tell me you would not want to see. Just imagine him with the detail that Rise has. It would look menacing and awesome. He would be a no-brainer. Next up, Valstrax. Flagship of Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. The Jet idea. He's beautiful. He's amazing. He's actually probably my third favorite. Well, he's my favorite. Well, my second favorite monster in Generations Ultimate. My favorite is obviously Gormagala, but Valha's Arc's not in it, so yeah. Next up, a tiled car. Giant mech. We need to see it return just because of that mech. So yeah, it would be a cool idea. Next up, we're getting into some Monster Hunter Frontier. Inagami. I think this monster has the best chance out of all the Monster Hunter Rise, because... Oh wait, that's Chinese really. That's more Chinese, isn't it? No! Is it? I can't tell if it's Chinese or Japanese, really. Yeah, now I feel like an idiot. But he could return. He looks cool. I've never fought him. Barely know anything. I just did design. Next up, Eruzerion. The Ice and Fire. It's a cool idea. He looks cool in the air. I can't say much about these because I've barely know anything. And then my final thing for my wish list. Dalamadur. Come on, let him return. He needs a shot back in the spotlight. Anyway, that's my wish list. Now tell me if you want, how many of these you want to see return. And like I said, tell me what weapon you use. Anyway, Infinite ZX, out. Now.